Massinissa was the king of the Massylii and later the first king of united Numidia. Massinissa was born in 240 or 238 BC. He was the son of the chieftain Galla, also called Gaia. He was a member of the Massylii tribal confederation centered around Sirta, which is modern Constantine, Algeria. They were close to being a protectorate of Carthage and were used as mercenaries in Carthaginian wars. Massinissa was educated at Carthage, which means that he was a hostage when he was young. His name was written on his tomb in Sirta in the form of Messinsen, meaning their lord. During the Second Punic War, Massinissa defended his father's lands against Syphax, king of the western Massylii, and he was rewarded by the Carthaginians. Later in the war, Massinissa was a cavalry commander in Hispania, which is Spain, and in 208 and 207 BC he waged a guerrilla war against Scipio Africanus. In 206 he led his cavalry into the Battle of Ilipa, where the Carthaginians were decisively crushed by Scipio. Also in 206 BC, Galla died, and there was a succession crisis in eastern Numidia. Syphax used the opportunity to invade and occupy most of the Massylii kingdom. After Massinissa realized that Rome was going to win the war, he switched sides and promised to help the Romans if they helped him regain his kingdom. In 203 BC, Massinissa led his cavalry with Scipio into the Battle of the Great Plains near Utica. Afterwards, Syphax fled to Sirta as Massinissa and Gaius Laelius chased him there. Syphax had a large but untrained force and his troops routed. Syphax was captured while trying to rally them and later died in Roman captivity. In 202 BC, Hannibal returned from Italy and faced off against Scipio in the Battle of Zama. The Numidian cavalry fought on both sides, but Massinissa lured off the Carthaginian cavalry and returned as the battle turned into a stalemate. Along with the Roman cavalry, he attacked the Carthaginian line from behind, and the battle was won. As a result of the war, Massinissa was made king of both eastern and western Numidia, finally uniting the kingdoms. A clause in the peace treaty between Rome and Carthage prohibited Carthage from waging war even in self-defense, which let Massinissa expand his kingdom whenever he wanted to. As king of Numidia, he led the effort to modernize the kingdom and turn it into an advanced state. He developed the country economically and increased the amount of agriculture by creating great estates in the countryside. After decades of raiding, the Carthaginians began to rebuild their army, which directly violated the terms of the treaty with Rome. In 151 BC, the Carthaginians declared war on Numidia and tried to fight back. They were militarily defeated, but Rome was very displeased. They used this as their casus belli to start the Third Punic War and destroy Carthage once and for all. Massinissa died in 148 BC, just after the start of the Third Punic War at age 90. His kingdom was divided between his three sons, and eventually was reunified by his grandson Jugurtha, who waged war against Rome.